Gosh, well, I guess we're live now. That new go live button at OBS strikes again. Gosh. Welcome, folks. We are 15 minutes into a race. I started streaming before it started. Oy vey. The 131.4 that lap. We're maintaining distance to the cars in front, and we're pulling away from the cars behind us. Now 1.5 back, still 6 seconds forward. If you think you're doing a bad job, I just hit the go live button on my stream that I started about 20 minutes ago. Blah.
Hey, I want to start moving into the 30s now.
10-4. We almost did it there, buddy. We were a 131.018, so very close. Still no change up front. Still about 6 seconds back, maybe a couple tenths more. 2.5 to the rear, so our island is getting bigger. Hey, what's up, Will? will relay your message here once he gets on a straightaway. But yeah, man, we're in club. I started streaming way too late. OBS has a new go live button and I just didn't click it like a dum-dum. So we got to miss the first about 15 minutes or so of the race, which sucked because that was pretty intense. But we are back to where we qualified, so that's good. Hey, Carey. Will White says, we in the big leagues now, boys. Go Carey. Winky face.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Carey's doing a hell of a job. Just avoiding some craziness. You know, start of the race, there was like 2 wide. Some other stuff. A little bit of 3 wide action. I had a little bit of a checkup in front of us.
Really overslowing in that turn.
10-4. Your lap times are very consistent, buddy. You were still 131 flat that time. See, Robbie's up there in P5. He's looking good.
Yeah, Robbie's fast, man. He got himself into trouble the other night with off track, so and gave up 10th spot to me.
Unfortunately, seems to be his theme, man. Just too fast. Just barely too fast. Good news is you're on an island right now, buddy, and you have still just a 1x from the start, man, so you're doing great.
Little draft would be nice.
Oh, are you saying it's cold? Pretty neat track. I have a lot of fun with this one so far. It's pretty cool.
Not cold, just lonely on the racetrack, but sure glad you're here.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, like you said, when we start pitting and everything, that should start making everything very interesting. Car in front in the pits. Like there was a little bit of a mix-up up ahead too. We're down to 4 seconds behind some of those guys. I don't know if they didn't expect him to pit or what, but they definitely lost a couple seconds.
Yep, saw that.
Have any fuel data or strategy or anything? I gotta stop asking you questions in this section. Yeah, just wait until you get it straight, buddy.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, I wish I'd written it down, but I didn't. Like 8.4 gallons. And I pitted at the end of my window.
All right, 10-4. We've got about 12 laps left, about 7.8 gallons according to calculator right now. So I'll get the ad down a little bit closer to what you had said.
Feel free to double check it, just going by memory, which is not always the best.
Hey, Will. I know there are definitely folks that are going to run it. I know there's a lot of people super interested in running it, actually. So I'm 100% certain that you could find a teammate or a couple teammates. I think Carey probably had assumed that he was running it with you. To be honest, I don't know if he's trying to convince Chris, I think, to come back as well. But I would definitely chat with these guys. I don't think I'm going to run it, but I might make myself available to keep some of you guys awake into the morning hours. But we'll see what happens.
Really stuck at 31-1, huh?
Yeah, man, I mean, it's consistent. At the 78-degree track, I don't know if that's had a factor to it. I know they like to be consistent with their weather, but... Is 15, give or take. Do you have any plans for what you're going to do for the 24 in terms of drivers this year, bud?
Not really, other than Corey and Leighton have reached out.
Yeah, 10-4. Will's asking about it in chat, too. I didn't know. I assumed, I told him, I assumed you'd want to run with him and then also be trying to get Chris again. Told him I don't think I'm going to run it, but I definitely might jump on the team and do some chiefing or whatever in some morning hours with you.
Yeah, I've got to get some shout-outs.
Yep, got to get it organized in the server. Like I told them, we've got plenty of folks that want to run, so I think everybody's going to have a dancing partner. We just got to figure out who's with who. Man, we don't have you in the GT3 races there, Will. I'd love to see how you stack up against these guys. It'd be a lot of fun. Hey, Logan. What's up, man? Yeah, dude, I definitely think we've got folks that can run with us. Totally, totally. That Carey, I think, is going to get a big old communication out and try to help. I think we'll try to get some sheets together or whatever and split up the teams. And we've got a little time chart resource and everything for everybody to use. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. So, yeah, please stick around. We'll be looking to try to get you some dancing partners. Because endurance racing and iRacing is literally everything that's important. So, got to do it. All right, buddy, just an update. This is a lap car. This is P36, coming off of a penalty, I believe, and we are running him down pretty good. So, hopefully he won't contest too much, but definitely a lap car. Car's off in the sand, so you're clear. No pressure, no worries. The great thing about the PCA races, too, is once there's a spin or something, you pass the guy that had the spin, and then you also get to pass the guy that gets penalized for spinning him.
I like it.
That is up to P13 for us. That is P13, buddy. Another off track there, but no biggie. That's only our second one, and we're past halfway, man. You were doing awesome with those. Still running 131 ones, 131 flats, give or take. So you're still doing great, man. I know you want to get in your 130s, but you're damn close, and you're very consistent. And we just keep eating it up forward and forward here, so taking advantage of more and more drivers' mistakes, just like you do, Mr. Consistency from London, baby. Well, I don't know if we updated the schedule on there. You gonna stay left here? Yeah, sorry, buddy. I do some fuel calculations, and that got a little crazy. You're all good, man. Clear all, clear all. 3.5 up front, 2 seconds back. Yeah, we actually switched Road Atlanta off, buddy. We're gonna be running Daytona.
Yeah, that got a little awkward.
Yeah, no, 10-4 on awkward. We're going to be running Daytona the second to last week instead of Fuji. But we pushed Fuji to the season finale, and then I think we promised everybody we're going to open at Road Atlanta next season. We just bumped Atlanta down because people wanted to use that race as a little bit of practice for Daytona. So we 150% are going to do that. Yeah, Carey, Logan, and Will are both in here chatting. Very interested in getting on some teams for the 24, man. So I definitely think our goal of getting that organized for a bunch of folks definitely has some merit. I also could see us getting some organized practice sessions together before the week of, or even doing like some setup help or some racing help. Get Sean involved and all that fun stuff. Yeah, man, and Will, if you don't have Fuji, man, I'm telling you, like, there's a reason that got beat out Road Atlanta. And that track is freaking awesome. So
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Hey, that's a 130. 130.8, Carey. Let's go, baby. Great lap. Laps is going to get me 40 minutes. Yeah, another 8 to 9 sounds about good. So I'm not great at fuel math. I just always try to make sense of things in the weirdest way possible, and it sometimes works out. But in my head, we've got about 18 gallons of fuel in the car to start the race with. And with those 18 gallons, we're going to make it just a bit past 40 minutes in the race. So that means 9 gallons of fuel gets you about 20 minutes. So with about 20 minutes left here, asking for 8.5, what you had said, sounds very good. So we're going to run something similar to that.
Ten-4, stupid off track.
Yep, sorry for bugging you in that section. Just barely missed a 130 flat to your 131.003 that lap. Yeah, man, please do, Will. Please do, man. It's beautiful. I'd love to go to that track, man. The scenery around that place. It's in Japan, obviously, Mount Fuji. And like it's just mountains in the background of this track, and it's so beautiful. It's so racy. There's so many passing sections, and the big straightaway on the front for a huge draft battle down into a very tight P1 with pretty much everything you'd want on the rest of the track. Very high speed. It's a blast, dude. It's like Watkins Glen tier, like fun in my opinion. Fuji's amazing. All right, buddy, we got about 4 laps of fuel left in the old Tankaroo, so we're going to run all 4, and I'll be telling you when to pit in your last possible chance. We are P11 currently with some folks behind us that have pit. You've got some cars coming out in front of you here that are, in fact, a lap down. So these 2 cars, actually 3 cars in front of you now are 1 lap down, buddy. That'd be awesome, guys. I'm really glad that, I'm hoping at least that we're going to be the reason that a lot of people get to run the 24, because I know there's so many people that are just wanting folks to run with, just don't get it, so that will be cool. Letting us by, buddy. Right side and clear all, buddy. Clear all. .30.8 that time. Great job, man. Think you can get another 20 minutes out of those tires, or do we want a fresh set?
Based on my last race, I was fine.
Yeah, 10-4. I mean, like, you're definitely far from pushing or doing anything crazy, in my opinion. It looks like it lost a little edge in the final corner. You seem to be stretching that one wide, but otherwise you look good. So if that's what you want, I can make sure that they're not changed during the stop. We are being caught up from behind a little bit by some of the guys that we had passed due to spins and stuff. So, car within 1 second of the bumper, but still no real pressure. Going to be pitting in 2 laps, buddy. 2 more laps, and then we're coming into those pits.
I don't know if getting 2 fronts would cost me time or not.
You pit simultaneously, so I'm going to say no. Because they do it simultaneously now, and you fuel and pit or change tires at the same time, which I think you knew. But, I mean, science. I'm down to try.
Eek. Yeah, I'm down to try it. I don't know what the car's going to behave like. That's my only fear.
Well, you're doing it correctly. You either change both fronts, both rears, or everything. You definitely don't want to do one side or the other, so I think you'll be okay. I mean, if you think about it, when it comes to, like, you know, snow tires and stuff like that, people that don't have a lot of money with front-wheel drive cars will just change the fronts all the time, so I don't think that that's going to be an issue. All right, buddy, we're going to pit this time, buddy. Pit this time. Next time around the pits, we're grabbing the pits.
10-4. 10-4.
Got a lot of cars we're moving around to, and we're 0.6 off the tail. I don't think he's going to have any reason to put the pressure on now. You're still holding him real good, man, so just keep it up. Car behind is pretty close after that turn. He's 0.2. I'll let you know if he's looking. I am looking backwards now, though, so if there's a crash, be careful. We got a better exit there than he did. Great job. With all this pressure, don't forget to box this lap for me, buddy. We're boxing this lap. Yeah, he's not close enough to do anything, bud. You're all good. Just remember your limiter for me. Oh yeah, buddy, we're getting about 8.5 gallons, and the front tires, man. Windshield, no fast repair. Yeah, the rears, the lowest was 85 in the back left. The fronts were down to 73 in the right front, so that might have been a good call, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, on an island again, so great pit stop. Good job. Cold fronts, though. Cold fronts, so be careful with your turns here, buddy. Closing in on the last 15 minutes here, buddy. Really interested to see where it all shakes down because the numbers are all jumbled and crazy here. Right side, keep coming. Clear all, buddy, clear all. Got a bunch of cars still in the pits. I'm not sure what that's all about, but we would have been 13th, but we just passed like 4 cars, bud, so I think we're top 10. Mark caught us pretty good there, though, so he's 0.3 back. And then we'll see how it goes going forward, but looking good, buddy, looking good. Lots of very fast race cars behind us. Just run your line. Don't pay attention to anything in the mirror. I will call out what they are doing. Keep those eyes forward and run those fast laps, buddy. Easy, careful, buddy. Inside. Clear, buddy. Clear, clear, clear. Next car is looking to the right. Still clear, though. Clear all, clear all. Backed off. You're clear. Looking right. Clear. Still clear.
Feels peculiar.
With the new fronts. Yeah, it might just be we feel lopsided.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. We'll fight through it, man. We'll get this. That 3 cars very tight behind us here. They're all looking to make a move, but nothing yet. I tried to back that corner up like a bus stop, man. Holy cow. Inside, 1. Clear, 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 clear. Still left side. We've got the run. That was a great crossover. You're clear, buddy. You're clear. Inside. He is there. Little tap. Clear, clear all, clear all. He hit the little turtle shell on the inside and bounced into you, buddy. That was not your fault. You're good. To a 6X with the incidents though, bud, so you're going to have to be careful here with the off tracks. We've got 11.5 minutes left. 1 second gap back now. Got a little bit of a breather here. We are P11. Repeat, P11. Those fronts should start warming up here now soon, and we should get back on our horse. Guy in front ran a 130.8 last time, and we can totally run that, so. First turn, man. we are 100% confirmed to be very okay on fuel. A couple laps to the good, actually, so no need to back off for any sort of saving whatsoever. Cook is 0.4 seconds back now, so he's caught back up a little bit. Still no pressure, though. We go back to keep an eye on him. Good job, buddy. 130.6 there. On iRacing. No blinking for me. Inside, on your right, got you on the quarter. Still there, he has momentum. Momentum's about even. He's still on your quarter, buddy. Nice and tight. Still there. Even. He's low. Clear out, buddy. Clear, clear, clear. .9 back now, so no pressure behind for a second. We got like 4 to 5 laps here, buddy. 4 to 5 laps left.
There's a couple spots I'm feeling vulnerable. I got to shake that out of my head.
10-4, man. You're Iron Man. Let's go, baby. A hell of a great job. We're up freaking 3 spots from where we qualied. Totally fine. Stay in the gas, buddy. You're doing great. Got one car that's going to be coming up on the right side. We got a black. We got to clear as well. 1.5 back to the next car, so plenty of space. Your tires are fine. Your car is in great shape. There is nothing wrong. You've got plenty of fuel. There is zero to worry about. We are still in a great position to take advantage of some of these guys' mistakes. And as your front tires warm up, you are going to have better grip than they do because I guarantee nobody else took tires. So you've got this, buddy. Just keep it up. Got another off track there. Just got to be careful. We're up to 8 now, so we've got 2 more before the third one gives us a penalty.
10-4.
Car behind with some draft. He is pulling out of line. He's on the quarter. Still there. Clear all, buddy. Clear all.
Not sure whether I chopped down on him there or not, but I don't think there's any contact.
Nope, no contact. It was a little tight, but, I mean, he didn't hit, so no worries. 2 cars in front are duking it out, too, so keep an eye on them, buddy. Five minutes left, buddy. 5 minutes.
under review.
Spinning, careful, buddy. Stay left, 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 left. Good job, man. Great move. Keep it coming. No pressure off the back.
Zoik.
.3 behind, .8 off the nose, buddy. We got somebody right behind, but we're good. Yeah, no kidding, Will. Handled well, though, which is important. Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. These cars hook, and they don't normally come back, so you can usually predict that arc, and I'm glad he went left. Great exit there, buddy. Great exit. Probably 2 laps to go, buddy, at the line here. Probably 2 to go. Could be 3, but I'm going to guess 2. Far up the road. Up there. Maybe. Car behind is getting a little comfortable with the bumper, buddy, so just be careful here.
That corner, I'm just slow in.
You know, 10-4, but we're still the lead car, so that's what matters. Killing him in that section, man. You're doing a great job.
Am I just going over the inside curve being too far? I've not really done that before, but I can see I'm taking a little bit more than normal.
I didn't notice. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm watching the car behind. He had a new car come out on the track in front of us here, buddy, so just be careful. I think we're probably going to get one more lap than this, buddy. I think we're going to be this lap plus 1. Got enough fuel for 3 of them, though, man, so we are totally fine. Well, that's a little sketchy. Got our 1 off track. We're up to 9. No biggie, though. This is white flag, buddy. Last lap. Close battle in front, too, so you got to keep it in the windshield, man. I got your back. Car behind is tight, but he doesn't have it, man. Nothing yet. Still clear. Inside. Oh, clear, 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 clear. Yep.
Woo!
Way to hold him, buddy. Great job. We're saying P13, but one of the guys in front of us did get a late black flag, so I'm going to say officially probably P12, bud.
That's not terrible, man. This is a fast group of guys.
I know, man. You did great. Williams says, whoop, nice job.
Racing, please.
What'd you say, Ben?
Williams said, whoop, nice job.
Okay, that's it. Chat away. Good job in turns 1 and 2 at the beginning of the race. Really well done.
Hey Thomas, did you get 11X back?
Rodney, you black flagged me early in the race. I'm not sure for what, a self-spin?
You say my name?
No, Rodney.
Hold on, dude, Chad.
Thanks, Yoakum. You too. Congrats, Logan, Enrico, Nick. Nice race, guys. Robbie couldn't catch you.
Thanks, Chad. Congrats yourself. Keep on. That's great.
Not too bad.
You guys had the power draft up there. I couldn't catch you.
It's the new rig.
Logan says, way to hold off in the last 3 laps, Carey.
Right on. I'll jump out of here and I'll call you on the Discord.
Yeah, 10-4. Woo. That was something. Oh. Boy, oh boy. Gonna get Carey in here and we'll chit chat. Hey, Carey.
Hey.
Right.
Well, last 10 or 15 laps was kind of mistakey, but other than that, I was super happy with the race.
Yeah, no, man, you did awesome. You did so good. I got the first lap bloated here because I was dumb and didn't push go live, so nobody got to see this. But I just wanted you to see how that went from a third-person perspective.
Yeah, beauty. You were saying something about the guys chatting on there, and then everybody started talking on all teams. So I'm not sure what you said, but I know William's there and
Oh.
whoever else is there. Thank you guys.
Yeah, Will said nice job, and Logan said way to hold off the last 3 laps.
Oh, right on. That was tough. Stevie
Yeah.
Kemp's fast.
Yeah. Take a look at what happens here in the big zoom.
I was sure I was going to give up a couple of spots
Yep.
on the start. Yeah.
Instinctive pull out of the way there, and then he just takes
Yeah.
complete advantage. There's the 1X giving you no space, of course, and like, yeah, he's tight.
Yep. I knew I was going to bail out of this too.
Yeah. He didn't really bail. They went too wide, and you just hung on to it, so that was good.
Oh, I lifted a bit.
Yeah, well, he cut you off.
That's true. Just down that straight, though, I
Yeah.
allowed it to happen. Yeah, that turn, I was just giving up a ton of time.
Yeah,
some
lots of
reason.
these orange and black torches, the one to your right.
Yeah.
The bottoms like that.
Matrix something or other. And there's no taking anyone on the outside here.
No. Nope.
It's a give up if you lose the inside.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was sketchy, and we got the first lap out of the way, and that was really good. I don't remember which lap the spin was on.
It dodged a few of those, huh?
Yeah. I want to say it was probably this lap because of the car being slow here. Yeah, so my calls were great tonight. I was right both times.
Yes, they were.
I was so pumped.
Yep.
It's like left, and he just pounds them, and then
Oh,
yep, got him. So that was good.
that was break. Shit! Ah!
I don't know
Well,
if
whoever
I'll-
was behind me there, he did a good job too, not driving through me.
Yeah, I have no idea if we'll be able to figure out what. I think because there was the pair of 2 in front of you, and now there's just 1, so it was definitely this lap. But got the left call again because something happened here. He took off to the right. I remember it.
They're coming out of the last turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I got the left call. It was just a little bit of a checkup, but it's like, no contest. He's going right. He's totally going to go right. So you just cranked it left, and it was beautiful. It was so good.
Yeah.
And we held those spots.
Oh, he actually held on to that.
Yeah, we did. 100%.
No, the guy who spun didn't actually lose it.
Yeah, that was Mark Holcomb or whatever his name. I forget. Oh no, I guess that was Klaus Nielsen.
Hey.
Mark Lacombe. Okay. Yeah, we ended up passing him at some point. Yeah, this dude totally saved it.
No damage. Well done.
And you've got me. Every fingernail I have these last 3 laps. Man.
No doubt. Let's
I mean,
watch those 3.
So this is. I'll just show you the rear chase, man. So this is my view. This is what I'm spotting from. Because I'm trying to encourage you, like your windshield, I'm back window. Like we'll cover both together, and I'll tell you if he's gonna do something. And it was, getting to these corners, he gets tight. I mean, he gets right friggin' there.
Yep, that's the turn. I can get away from him in 1, and then the back half of the course I can get away from him after this turn. I come out of this. I take this turn different than everybody. They come out wide and come across it. I just find I'm way too loose, but I can get such a good exit out of here. So if they're behind me, I separate.
Yep. 100%.
There it goes.
Yeah, there was a couple spots on the last lap where I was wondering if he was going to put a bumper to you or not. I mean, I know this league frowns upon it, but I mean, he was so freaking close.
Yeah. That was close to an off track.
Yep. Yeah, we ended the race with 9. I was really hoping we didn't get hit to go to 11. That would have been a crappy way to hit 11.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm cutting there. I was cutting that too much. And it also killed me on that other part, the next part.
Yep.
So he's drafting me here. I can get away from him there, and then here he comes, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah, he tightens it down every lap.
Yep.
But then
And I
people-
know the right line is to get your right side tires on that white line and straddle that curb. I just have had no success with braking in there, so I just don't do it. But I pay the price.
Yeah, but I mean the consistency is definitely nice.
And bye.
Yeah, I notice a lot of people turn down sharper there than you do, and I'm like, you guys are
Yeah,
scrubbing
they
so
stay
much
wide.
speed. Well, no, they turn sharper. Like you're like a progressive roll, and they just like
Yep.
snap the wheel, and I'm like, you guys are killing your speed when you do that. Cash money this whole time.
Is this the last lap or second last? Oh, this is last. Oh no, we don't know.
Second to last.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, there was
slow
that.
car. That was a little weird.
Yeah. Fortunately, he didn't gain on me there. That could have been bad.
Yep. And this was the lap where like he was out for blood on this lap, and he got so close so many times.
After this lap finishes, I want to see the one where he got up beside me going into T1 and hit the curb.
Okay, I'll see if I can find it.
Being back here, we probably didn't get much TV time, although there was good battles.
Yeah. Oh, good. We got plenty of TV time on my stream.
That's for sure.
The last
That's where I like
45
being, anyway.
minutes, actually. The first 15, nobody got any because it didn't
Mm.
go live, dummy. Ah, so pissed. He narrating along and everything. What's happening?
Shit. Okay, he was
Yeah,
pushing.
right here, I was like, ah, and then he backed out. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he was never going to hold that. But he takes a good run at me here at the top of the hill.
Oh, he gets so close. You just see the speed
Yep.
closure right here. It's wild. Like, if he could go through you right here, he would have. I mean, just flies right up on you, but then just has to bail out. And then in the last corner, he tries to take it a little bit too much. But that was it, man.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Okay.
So at some point, we're going to be side by side going over the start finish. Yeah.
That wasn't it.
Ooh.
That was the different one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
So he hit the curb there. Bounced and almost got
I don't know
us,
that he
but then-
touched me. Yeah. I
Nah,
don't
he
think
almost
so.
got us. It was the orange
Damn, I
car.
gave up the top 10 though. Son of a gun.
Yeah, I mean, it's good, man. There it is. Nice and slow. So I don't.
I
think-
kept them tight, but I gave them space, I guess. Enough.
You were about as tight as you could go, but I mean,
Yeah.
it was an honest tight, so it's all good. I think you might have spooked him a little bit, I think is why he backed out, but really, I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
He's also 2 lanes over. That's a really awkward entry for him, to be honest. Oh, he couldn't even see me, really. Well, unless he got triples, but...
Yeah, absolutely. That was good. Hey, what's up, Corey? Corey says, "Ew."
No doubt, Core. Yeah, I don't know what my deal is in this old Six Sigma League with these spinning outs, but... Fortunately, knock on wood, we don't do that here.
Yeah, man, you're freaking unbreakable here. It's wild. I think this is the lap with this big spin.
I overshot whatever turn 1 or... No, not turn 1. Turn 3 or 4 the one time that let a couple of those guys by. That was sort of my
Yeah, check this one out,
only
Corey.
real goof.
Get your spotter call. Left, 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 left.
Yeah, that was a beauty.
Very good. Oh man, that was awesome. It was a great race. So results are 13th officially, but or unofficially, I should say. But I don't think.
Oh, Robbie won? Oh, good for him.
No.
Oh, that's entries. Oh, good job.
And Corey says PCA seems to be treating you pretty well.
Yeah, it's a good place. Having a lot of fun here for sure. It feels very formal to me. I don't know that it is. I know they're having a lot of trouble actually with turn ones. They're talking a lot about it, and guys going 3 and 4 wide on every race. Some people are getting fairly upset, and they're going to impose some much stiffer penalties, I guess. But
Yeah.
we did a decent job here today, it looks like.
Yeah, man, we stayed out of the junk, so that was good.
Ooh.
Well, that was some good stuff, man.
There was something about the too timid to push anymore factor of it being in the race. Like when I raced that other evening, I was running 30.1s and 30.2s fairly consistently. So I know there's a couple of spots where I was giving up those tenths that I wasn't previously, but it was just like muscle memory, and my brain just wasn't allowing me to push in it, like this turn specifically. My brain just like, nope, you're not going to push here. People spin out here all the time.
Yep.
Yep.
In regards to the turn 1 issues and stuff, Corey says that just comes with the territory of racing, unfortunately. I don't really know how you police that.
It's become a significant issue in Series 9 is what I'm led to believe, specifically. And primarily in pro and club. And I think sport has a little bit of it, but sport has a little bit less skill set too. So their expectation of club and pro is we're not doing that.
Right. Well,
But
Corey,
I think every race they have.
Yeah, well, Corey, I'll tell you how you fix it. You just start black flagging everybody coming from race control. I'll do it. I'll black flag you right now. Your black flag's easy.
Black
Fix
flag.
it. No, I just think you got to work with your drivers, right? Like, I mean, PCA handles everything well, but they're definitely big enough so that everything, like you said, is very kind of formal.
Yeah.
I feel like I am a little bit more, I guess, intimate with my drivers. And it's like, guys, you're racing each other every week. Like, let's not do stupid stuff. Let's talk things out. When so-and-so gets mad about so-and-so at the end of the race, you just, take the time to chat about it. Take it into a room and talk over what happened and everything, and understand that, it's just for fun, and even if it wasn't, well, I don't know when it wouldn't be, to be honest with you. I mean, if you were competing for $1 million, you're still doing it because it's fun. You're not doing it because somebody's got a gun to your head. So it's just like, we got to be fair. And, I've been told a couple times that, a couple calls, especially the end of race calls that I make in oval, aren't loved. But I mean, it's consistent, and it means to stop being stupid on the last lap. And luckily, I've had just such a great group of guys running on roads. You guys are so courteous and fantastic to each other that I'm spoiled and haven't had the issue. But if there is an issue, we'll look at it. And I mean, you assess a time penalty, I think, based upon that. Just what I don't like about the black flag of it all is, here's this purple guy. What I don't like about the black flag is, Faulkner or whatever got his black flag coming to white. It's like, what do you do with that? How do you pit with 1 lap to go? So I think it's so much better handled post-race with just a flat time penalty that you assess based upon, the specifics of each incident. If you rear-end a dude and absolutely kill him, slides off into the sunset and slams into a guardrail and destroys his car, you should get a pretty hefty penalty. I mean, if you're too wide and you guys touch wheels and one of you spins because you were a little bit farther over and he kind of slides out into the grass a little bit and then comes back on the track, I definitely think that warrants less of a penalty. I definitely do. So there's definitely a difference for sure. And then obviously if you ever do anything on purpose, you don't have to worry about penalties because you're done. And I don't do that. So
Yeah.
easy as that, man. God, I can't believe
That's
that.
right.
That was the move I thought that had you there. That was wild, but like you said, he couldn't hold it.
Nope.
So no, Corey, you're not getting black flags at Spa. I don't want to get you started in your feels before you go to Spa, in case you start making mistakes and get upset at yourself again. So I'm not going to start you off on that path. You're in control of your own destiny. Spa is going to be so fun. The neat track.
I won't be there.
Aw,
Oh wait, it's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, it's the Oval I'll miss, the Wednesday.
yeah. Yep. Well, you're doing. I mean, in road, you're closer, I think, to championship than you are in oval. So.
Yes, I feel a poo-poo in Oval.
Hmm.
Well, I feel much poo-poo in Penn Road too. I didn't run the first race, I don't think. No, I didn't. But I don't care. I'm just having a great time in our leagues.
Hell yeah. Well, that's great to hear. Corey says, nah, I'm fine. Working things out. We're good. Hell yeah, dude.
Wicked.
Yes, we do have. So, Will, if you're still here, the schedule that is posted and the one that's in the rule book now is updated. So, because he asked about doing Road Atlanta. And I was like, yeah, we're not doing that this season. We kind of changed some things around. But I tried to encourage him to get Fuji. He said he would do Daytona. But definitely some planning. I'd like to sit with you maybe a little bit this weekend, Carey, and get some folks. I'd like to share some of the resources that we have. I'd like to share that timesheet that Baker organized where you fill in the blanks and you can kind of organize who's driving where.
Yep.
And I'd like to organize some teams. Maybe even help them with like a team name creation process too if we wanted to let them run under Six Sigma, because we've got like black and red and gold and all those different colors and stuff like that. So it would be pretty cool to maybe take that process out of it for them too and let them run as if they represent a Six Sigma group. That might make it a little bit cooler. But you know, I'm pretty much game for whatever. I mean, I'm just happy that I'm hoping at least that we're making opportunities for folks to run these races that they did not have before they came here, because if we're doing that, then I think we're doing it correctly. So
Yeah.
that is all I care about.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
For the last bit of entertainment, I'll give you guys race start from the cockpit.
Ooh. Sketch.
Yeah, no kidding.
I didn't have a great start either. I got a little bit better than that guy, but
You did your whole like spider sense there and dodged getting rear-ended completely. You just tapped you.
all three of those Matrix cars are teammates. What were they doing?
I have no idea. Yeah, a Leighton core, you guys definitely could, man. I mean, it doesn't have to be Six Sigma. I'm just offering it to folks that haven't done it before. If you've got a team, and you're looking for drivers and stuff, I absolutely, we're not afraid to talk about other stuff. If it's not Six Sigma branded, it doesn't mean we don't talk about it. So, 100% could organize some stuff there. And the good news is, too, you guys have some GT racing going on. So, you kind of have like a group it's already running on Tuesdays, so you kind of have a good idea of how like 15 to 20 guys in the server run GT. That's your entry, you know what I mean? Because they're already running with you. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm kind of psyched, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
It's too bad we couldn't get Stanley to sponsor some teams here and give people an opportunity. Like, I just, for a specific example, Kyle Foster, right? Runs the Ford GT every week because I think that's the only GT3 car he had. But he wants to do the Daytona race. Wouldn't it be cool if Stanley offered each team enough money so that he could get a gift card and buy the car that their team's running?
Yeah.
You know. Oh, absolutely, Corey, and we'll 150% have a place after this weekend. I'm thinking where you can talk about that. So no, it's not an audition. Well, it's Corey says just putting it out there if teams were needed, and then Will goes. All of a sudden, the Daytona race feels like an audition. LMAO. No, it's not an audition, but it's much more beneficial, I think, to the team to find drivers that are on the same caliber, right? Like you don't want like Corey and Leighton. You guys are some of the fastest GT drivers in the league. You wouldn't want folks that are running towards the back of the GT league to be on your team, because it would be imbalanced. You would want a team of guys that are at the same speed, because that's when they're going to have the most fun, I think. You know, because then there's less pressure. You know, you get people that are like, we used to do that in Snowman, where there was this just massive separation of skill, and you know, Tiago would go out there and run like the perfect stint of the gods, and then I would get in the car and I would just hold on like I was sitting in a tub of ice, just teeth chattering, white knuckled the entire time. Then you hand it off to somebody else, and they try to see how many times they can flip the car. It's like, well then, what the hell is, you know, Tiago, what did he do that for then? That sucks. So, you know, you definitely want to, I think, balance your teams up a little bit too. And obviously, you know, you can still just do it with friends. No, you don't want to pull the SOF down, silly goose. This is not about, you know, trying to pub stop somebody. It's about everybody having a good race. And if you're all consistent, you know, a lot of people, when people that are at a similar level run with each other, I think they can all get better together a lot quicker.
Agreed. Yeah, I agree with that too.
Whereas like somebody like Sean trying to teach somebody that's just starting out, it doesn't jive well because they don't understand his language and the stuff that he does that's just so automatic. They don't have. So I'm glad I have this open window of I still suck enough to be able to help people from the bottom get moving. And then they can go talk to somebody like Sean. So that's good. Well, you're not going to win if the guy that's at the bottom wrecks it, dude. Trust me, low SOF starts of endurance events are not fun. I mean, like, I have... Hold on. Slideshow picture, is it? I have to pull it up. Flip through the slideshow. It's not that one. It's not that one. I'm looking at my stream. I've got my pictures up here that it goes through. It's not that. It's definitely not that one. That one was not an endurance race. That's a dirt car. That would be cool as hell, though. I'd also be dead afterwards. That was an endurance race, but that's not it. Come on. Show me the... Nope, that's more dirt cars. Hey, there's Carey. That's our downshift dirt car tandem drift there that we did.
I still see my in-car.
Yeah, it's my stream, like my actual YouTube stream.
Oh,
Showing it.
Gotcha.
Not that one. Wow, it's supposed to be doing random. Oh, come on. Did I lose that? There it is. Haha. That's the race start. That's a Porsche with a BMW sliding across my nose right at the beginning of the Daytona, and I just hit the brakes and get out of there. Yeah, no, absolutely. You definitely have to pray that you don't get ran from behind. We had the first endurance race we ever did as a group, so it was a bunch of us doing the Bathurst 24. Oh, here comes the spin. Eek. Woo! We're doing the Bathurst 24, and we're in a BMW. I start the race, and like the whole field checks up so hard into the final turn there, the 90-degree right before the start-finish line, and like I hold the brakes down and lock them up for all this car is worth, and I just barely missed the guy in front of me. Then the guy behind me removes my trunk lid. He hits me so hard. I mean, he just destroys the back of this car. And, you know, we had to deal with that all race. And then, you know, the freaking hairpin at the top of the hill was parking lot. And it was rough. It was a rough first race, but we got through it. But I'll always remember me just trying to stay cool about the guy behind me, stuff like that. And then he actually reached out in a direct message through iRacing after the event and just apologized deeply for the contact at the beginning and everything, and you know, it just kind of puts it in perspective. People aren't like intentionally doing stupid things or hitting you or stuff like that. You know, I mean, like I was 2 to 3 inches away from
Yeah.
doing the exact same thing he did. So, you know, why should I be so mad about it? It's you just, you know, always just never assume that somebody's doing the worst things possible on purpose.
Totally.
You know, always assume that they're just trying to figure it out. And when you react in a positive manner, you'll always get, you know, results, and you can a lot of times take those and turn those into teaching moments instead of, you know, hating each other. Had a dirt car race at Weedsport, 358, small block modified race, D class, no cautions. Running with this guy that I finally caught. We were battling for like third or something. It wasn't a great race for me. And the bottom line had been just completely worn out coming into 3 and 4. And I sent it to the bottom on this guy. He held me super honest, and there was just not a damn thing I could do to hold that car down there, and my ass end spun out and it hit his, and I pirouetted him in the corner, and then I made it by somehow, and of course I really didn't feel like stopping. I almost did, but I was like, nah, it doesn't go yellow, so I should really go. And I didn't have the audio at that time on, because I don't really talk in races much, so I didn't hear him say anything or whatever because I didn't have it off. And I finished the race, and then I turn the audio on, but I don't talk still. I do type, and I reach out to the guy, and I apologize for hitting him. I said that was not my intention. You know, the car just got loose on me there. You know what I did, and he says, "Yeah, man." He said, "No, you're good." He said, I was looking it over, and there was nothing you could do. It just kicked sideways and all that. So he said no worries, and then he continued on to say, and I apologize for saying the things I said to you or whatever. He's like, I was just upset, but you're good, and I'm sorry too. And I said, I didn't hear anything you said because you were muted, but apparently he called me a few choice words after I dumped him. But it's like, but you don't know, right? You just assume that the guy wrecked you, and if that's the thing I want to change. If I could change one thing, it's just don't assume the guy did it on purpose, or don't assume it was 100% his fault.
Yeah.
And then, you know, good things will happen. So, I mean, like, do I have to pull up the Talladega footage at the end of the downshift race where I got tandem collected pushing you, Carey, and still laughed about it after I got absolutely destroyed? I mean, it's just, you know, it's fun. I mean, even crashing is fun sometimes. It sucks when you're like an hour into something and you do it, but I mean, still, you got a story to tell, so it's all good.
Agreed.
Anyways, well, Corey, Will, Logan, anybody else that watches, I'm assuming future Carey maybe at some point.
Probably.
Thank you all for tuning in. Carey, it was a pleasure, sir. That was so much fun. Thanks for having me.
That was nerve-wracking. I'm so glad you were there
Yeah.
to talk me through a lot of that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm glad I woke up.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But hey, that's what we do here, so all good. Super fun. I hope everybody, you know, gets a little bit of experience. I hope I encourage you to crew chief for your friend's race every once in a while. A lot of people are like, I can't do that. It's not hard. If I can do it, you can do it. It's not difficult. You just have to call out what you see, be talkative, be highly communicative, and you know, like in a lot of situations, you know, Carey can't talk back because the track is complicated and everything. So, you know, just keep giving information and, you know, ask for feedback on what the information is. And, you know, you'll either get thumbs up or thumbs down. And if you have a question, wait for a straightaway. Well, that's all I got. So, but until next time, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. Happy New Year's, everybody. I don't know if I'll be streaming before the new year or not, but if I don't, yeah, happy end of 2022. 2023 is going to be awesome. We'll talk to you guys in the next one. See y'all.
See y'all.